You see, when it comes to the Blackstars of Ghana, if you are not serious as a coach and as an FA, this is what happens. Look, you remember Joseph Pencil punishment by Otto Addo? Why Joe was not taken to the last World Cup in Qatar? It was this same Karen. What is the name of the cup again? Karen Cup.
Was it not the time when he said that football is not all about goals and assists?
Later on, when the boy told him that he had family issues, that's why he couldn't be at this same tournament, Otto Addo dropped this boy and came out with that unreasonable, unrealistic explanation that football is not all about goals and assists. So some of us, look, we went deep into the matter, and we saw that it was because the boy didn't show up for the same tournament. But who in Ghana does not know Issahaku, the sort of people that manages it? Who in Ghana? Nketia, don't you know?
Oh, I do.
We all know that he's part of the Ketokreku, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, the powerful people in our team. They own the boy. So the boy looks at the Blackstars of Ghana and thinks that as for him, for as long as he remains fit, even when he was no player, listen, 4 years ago when we were going to Qatar, Issahaku, because of him, you know, we dropped Afenajai. Do you remember? And that boy has never recovered from that drop. Look, if there was any player who deserved to be at that World Cup in Qatar, it was Afenajai and not Fatal Issahaku. I repeat it. I would say this anyway. Because when we needed somebody to lead the line against Nigeria, you remember that boy?
Yep.
Afenajai. We were at the stadium. You remember in Kumasi? And I was like, wow. He's led the line with distinction, both home here in Kumasi and then in Abuja. Fatal Issahaku, he was not, look, he's not injured. Tomorrow or this weekend he plays for Leicester. What I heard, the spokesperson of the FAC was that because he's recovering from an ACL injury, we needed to manage the load. I said, Jesus Christ. Needed to manage which load?
But he was playing. What is wrong with that?
What's that?
What is wrong with load management?
You see, let me tell you what is wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with
Let me tell you what is wrong with that. What is wrong with that? That is a blatant lie, because Leicester City themselves have done nothing to manage the load of the player since he returned from injury. True or false?
Facts.
True or false? So who are we to manage his load? Since he returned from injury, he's played every game for Leicester City. True or false?
It's not.
No. I wouldn't say every game. Not every game.
Yeah. You see,
but most games he's been available.
Yes, most games he's been available.
So managing the load involves sitting in a plane 6 hours back and forth and going to what? Tidal what? Rave to go and be jumping on. Have you not seen the video where he was dancing?
No.
Stop these things. Look, what we are stop protecting. Look,
we are not protecting.
Okay, so let me talk.
You proceed.
Let me talk. Are you saying you've not seen the video where he was dancing?
I've seen it, but I'm saying that he was not jumping.
What I saw,
maybe you saw a different video. Maybe Fatal.
But the video, it was in bits. Did you all see the full video?
You proceed. Let him
proceed.
For context, he started all the 15 games he's played at league level this season.
He's played every game.
What are you talking about? Thank you for that. He's played 15 games in the championship this season. He started 15 games.
So since his return from injury, he's played every game. So nobody can tell me
that. But the Carabao Cup,
no more.
So Blackstars,
what is Carabao Cup?
Is where you want to do load management.
How?
It's a friendly game.
You see, it's a friendly game. You let me finish.
You let
me have your point.
You have your.
The point I'm making is that nobody should come and lie and tell us that load is being managed. What do you mean load is being managed? Look.
I'm Alex Haddon, and I'm here with Bet.
Do you know what? certain players have been. Do you remember this same coach questions Thomas Partey for telling him that genuinely he was sick? When Partey was ill, and he told the coach that me won't tell me won't do me. Otto Addo came back and told the whole country that Partey was not committed. In Ketia, true or false?
True.
We're in Ghana here where he said Partey, Jesus Christ, a player who could play through his injury to qualify Ghana to the World Cup. Otto Addo told the whole nation that Partey was not committed to the cause of the Black Stars. The question I'm asking them is simple. Is it because Issahaku is your player? That is why he can pick and choose which game to go and play and which game not to play? Is that the way we want to run our national team? Nobody can tell me that for a player who is not a starter in our team shouldn't be in Japan when he's 100%, I repeat, he's 100% fit. What load are we managing? Managing which load? From where? For the where? How?
It doesn't really look good when you go forward because
How?
the season started on August 10th. That game, they played Sheffield Wednesday, he played 78 minutes. The next game, he played 86 minutes. The next game after that, he played 83 minutes. Against Birmingham, he played 87 minutes. He played 75 minutes against Oxford. Like, he keeps going.
So
like,
basically, he's not being used like a player.
They should have told us. They should have told us that.
To be honest, right? The reason why I bring this up for me basically is that there should not be an impression created that certain people will go to the World Cup regardless of how they are, like who they are. Me, I think that's
eventually that is what we have been told.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
And we should sit here and condemn that. Everybody should condemn that. Because you don't put $13.67 million on the line for people to behave the way they want to behave. Playing with our money, playing with our heart. America, why share you?
We might probably not play another friendly against with the World Cup.
No, we play a match. In that one, it's not even a friendly. CAF has confirmed that the next qualifiers to the 2027 AFCON qualifier starts in March.
So they are competitive games.
So they are competitive games. Now, as a country, look at the way we approach the tournament. Look at the way. Look at what we did. Look at how we approach this very important competition. Especially when we don't have an AFCON to attend. We will not be at the AFCON. You approach this game anyhow. Look, nothing positive was learned from these two games. My only regret is the injury to the young man. Because if some of us had, if Francis Abu had known that people will pick and choose whether they will be there or not to be there, he wouldn't have committed himself to go and get injured.